Hey Jay, this is Ryan, and today I'll just be doing a helpful critique of your persuasive speech. Um, the second speech. To start, I'd say you did a great job, first off, overall. You presented yourself out of all the speeches that we saw in the class that day. I think the best out of everybody, or close to the best. You were calm throughout the whole thing. It didn't seem like there was ever any nerves, and you never gave the audience or us any chance to sort of like be to feel uncomfortable or anything because you were just so comfortable. Um, I think the evidence that you showed us as well was almost perfect. You kept everything logical. Every argument that you made was sound. Every argument that you made helped persuade me to your points. So overall, very good, well thought out. Saw the work that you put into your speech. Type speech. It was a great speech. Just everything, yeah, was all around good. Um, if I had to choose some parts to critique, I'd say first off, there was a part around, if I had to guess, I'd say around like a minute to a minute and 30, somewhere in between there, when um, you were talking. It at some point you said we have the right, whether we're elderly or et cetera, and then you said we're intoxicated and then a couple other things, and I thought just everything you had said was good, and I still believed all your points. It was just what you had also said, the word like intoxicated as well, while you were talking about our right to have guns, and I would say that, just as being me, it didn't really help me to hear that, just because like if there was ever a time where I'm not for like a gun law or anything, or guns, using guns in general, it would be when someone's intoxicated. um so I would say that. I'd say when you cited your sources, you could have done uh, that possibly just a little bit better, instead of just saying the fact and then realizing that's what you had to sort of, that was your source and you had to tell us, and then you just said that's from the Federalist. You could say, you could start it with, and as the Federalist says, or something that the Federalist says, and then go into it, or just switch it up. Although you might have just forgot until after, and then tried to make sure that you cited it. So, um, and then lastly, I would say, in giving your speech, I thought your strongest point that you could have used was addressing the Second Amendment, and I never really heard too much about it in your speech. So I would say that would also be um, helpful to you next time in giving the speech, if you could bring up the Second Amendment. All in all, great speech, Jay. Loved it. Good job, buddy. Keep with it. And thank you.